Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector, but I'm also the David freaking Finch art collector. As you can see, the art behind me, I'm still waiting on some custom mats. Basically, that's why those are white. They're arriving today as of the recording of this. But this right here from Essential Sequential is what I am very excited about today. It's actually probably going to be a two-parter because I actually have two pieces of David Finch original art that is going to be arriving right here in the Batcave, and I'm very excited, of course. The one was supposed to be here like last week, and it's USPS, and lately when it shows it's going to be delivered, it's like a week and a half later. So it drives me crazy, but it is what it is. And so you're just gonna have to wait till part 2 of this video. So just keep watching, okay? So this one right here though, I cannot freaking wait. I'm very excited. And again, I wanna thank not only David, but also of course, Jason at Essential Sequential for arranging this one. The last show, this one actually came from Fan Expo Boston. He said that it was, not a very good chance of me getting a commission, but he'll jot me down just in case. Like I'm like a backup if they're slow. And I actually reached out to him and I said, hey, has David done any like sketching this weekend? Because I always like to see photos, even if it's not mine. I like to see what he's doing. I really love his art, no matter what it is. And Jason sent me back a little like pre-sketch, which was really amazing. I love to see kind of like the process of David, like from pencils to the outline with the thin marker, then he comes in with the brush pens and everything else. It's just a really cool process. So anyway, I was very excited. He said it was a little bit of a slower show, and so here it is. So I can't wait to show it to you. Got my bat knife here. I'm gonna rip into this thing. Actually, I'm gonna be real careful. But again, I just cannot wait to show you this. Some of you probably have already seen it if you follow me on Instagram. I tend to post my art there pretty fast. I can't wait to share it. So anyway, got some bubble wrap. Take it out of here. Oh, Jason looks like nice enough to send me. Again, I can't recommend Essential Sequential enough to you guys. And they represent so many amazing artists. Coley Hamner, Klaus Janson, just so many, Arthur Adams, so many amazing artists, Jeff Loeb. So anyway, I highly recommend them. Lots of art on their website. Oh my God, this, oh man. Oh. Okay, so I would imagine that I am the only one that's ever asked for commissions of most of these characters. I think most people do like Batman, Harley Quinn, Joker, that sort of thing. So like when you ask him to do a Victor Zsasz, I think he gets excited because no one asked him to do these characters. I can almost guarantee that no one has ever asked David to do this. And not only did he do this head sketch, but he went literally above and beyond on this one, which is going to create a conundrum for me, okay? So here it is. Do you know who this is? Any guesses? Yeah, Batman's original villain, Joe Chill. I love this. So he did it on 11 by 17 paper, as you can see. And I think that's a lot of times that's just because that's maybe the paper they have, or maybe that they just felt like just in case they needed a little bit of extra room. I don't really know David's process. I'd have to ask. And maybe I will at his next show. Oh my God, this, if you guys can see the incredible detail, I love it. And it's well beyond what I could have ever expected. This is incredible. Goodness. I love this man's art. I love it. I love the line work, the detail, the thought of light and shadow that he puts into these things. It's just unbelievable to me. So I'm in love with this. There's no doubt about it. So this is Joe Chill. David, cannot thank you enough. Jason, cannot thank you enough. Okay? So this is part 1. I'm going to fast forward to when I get the second piece of art in 3, 2, 1. All right, see, I told you I'd be back. It's actually a couple of days later. I've clearly framed a few things. Got the Joe Chill up there. I've also got the mats in, as you can see. So the collection's definitely taking shape. And then boom, we've got another one right here. Absolutely incredible shipping here. But I want to talk about shipping too, because this is crazy. So I have to give a shout out to Alex. And Alex is the one that sold me this. And I just wanted to give you guys kind of like what happened to me and what you can maybe do as well, okay? So this piece was not for sale. It was not for sale. And I had seen that he had posted this in the Art of David Finch appreciation group that I help run, and just absolutely incredible group if you appreciate David's art like I do. Matt is also an admin, and then of course Jason as well. But the great thing about this is that he had posted some photos. I had seen this one when I first started my David Finch journey. I had seen this one when I first started, and I really liked it. And I actually bookmarked it, and I put it in my maybe idea for if David ever did a Harley for me. And Harley was originally on my list, and I do have Harley. She's down in the bottom row. She is the modern Harley, and I got her in Dallas. Wasn't a commission, but it's more of the torso. And most of my portraits are just the heads, right? I do have a few, like Joe Chill, that is also a torso. But I saw this one and I'm like, I really like it. And so it was always kind of like on my maybe, that maybe I would have David do something similar down the road once I got all the other villains in place. Well, this guy, Alex, he had posted photos. And I just happened to reach out and just say, hey, do you have any interest in selling that? Have you ever thought about selling it? And it's funny, and he responded really quickly, actually, and he said, you know what? I don't normally sell, but I'm getting ready to buy this piece at a convention this weekend. Let me think about it. Let me just see if this whole convention, commission thing works out, because he needed the money to fund that project, right? And so I threw an offer out there. I threw, a little bit more than what it's going for these days, just because I wanted to, sweeten the deal. And he said, let me think about it. Fast forward through the weekend. He said, hey, what's your shipping address, right? And so I have to give a major shout out to Alex for being such a cool dude. And he has an incredible art collection in itself, and I can't wait to get to know him a little bit better. But so here we go. I got a Harley. And again, I have to give a shout out to this core board stuff. I don't know if you guys can see this. You can get it like Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. This stuff is like almost impenetrable. He put it in a box and he put it in this thing. So I have to give him a shout out for that. Let me get my knife out here, and we'll start getting it opened up here so you guys can see what is inside. But again, I just thought really, really neat that he was able to do it. And again, if you're out there and you see a piece of art that somebody posts, does it hurt to reach out and say, hey, are you interested in selling that? And if they say no, you could say, hey, if you ever do, would you keep me in mind? Because maybe that piece that they're kind of tired of might be your future dream piece, right? So that's really, really exciting. All right, so again, thank you for the great wrapping, Alex. Heavy duty. Again, here we go. Man, I love this one. Some of you may have already seen me tease it, because I can't help myself, as I was kind of like weighing my options. Let me take it out of the paper so you guys can see. My newest commission, that's old to Alex, but new to me. It is that Harley Quinn. It's paddle damaged, which I love. It's also got kind of the black behind her, which kind of makes her pop forward with the white and the dark. I just really like this one, and I feel like it's a little bit more of a head sketch, obviously, than the one I have now. So I'm considering selling that one. I'm going to have to kind of compare and contrast for sure, but I know my friend Dan might be interested in that one. So anyway, and Dan, you're starting your own Finch collection, my friend. You've got, let's see, who do you have? You've got Bane, and you've got Batman, and maybe Harley Quinn coming your way. We'll see if he starts his own Finch wall. But anyway, had to show you this one as well. So Joe Chill, Harley has been added to the collection. And so I'm probably going to take this one, replace the old one. So it didn't really fill a new spot, But Joe Chill certainly did right over my shoulder. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully this is not my last Finch piece. Hopefully there'll be a lot more to come. But I had to show you Harley. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Again, thanks to Alex. Thanks to Jason over at Essential Sequential for arranging so many of these commissions and making my dream collection come true. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.